Okay.
Hey everybody, Paul Berry family from the gaming with me is
Team Gamer.
Peter and Princess are upstairs taking a little break.
I decided,
Here comes Freedom
I
Games.
dabbled in indie games. I'm gonna give this one last shot.
Let's just make a game.
It felt like jumping into the deep end.
I realized that making games was like a real thing that you can do.
It's just so, that's the word, is liberating.
We owned this project.
We just want to make a fun game.
You have an idea of what the vision of it looks like, but then it actually coming out the other side looking like that, it's pretty rare. I co-founded the studio with two of my friends.
Yeah.
We had all worked at a company that did not end up turning out like any of us had hoped. So coming out of that experience, the three of us, we wanted to do something that felt a little bit more authentic to who we were and what we liked. Going into it, we knew that we had complementary skill sets.
FFG.
Having the kind of the core pillars of game design already there and having experience, we were able to cover
Hey,
a lot of
Sluggy
bases.
Man.
This is really the
Maybe
first
still there.
time we've been able to pour so much of ourselves into the development of a game. I think I'm most proud of us being able to look at this game and know that we're hitting our own quality bar, especially for our first game.
Oh, your first game.
Dreamscaper.
So I mean, I guess the work. I mean, it's easy.
There's no guarantee they're gonna make it now.
I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool, but clock tower. I mean, I don't see any blood.
No, I mean it's probably E10.
So, wave.
Die, wake.
Repeat. Record.
Records.
Records.
Dream, die, wake, repeat. I suppose that you get to keep your whatever progress.
Oh.
Switch as well.
You think you know everything, and then at some point you go, oh, wait,
Oh.
we didn't know how to do that part. Well, I guess we got to figure it out. The four of us who started the studio worked in AAA. I left to go start making indie games. So we took that opportunity to kind of use our old friend group and our old expertise to start up the Wandering Band. And it was the first time that all of us felt complete creative control. That was fun.
Playing
It was a challenge.
game.
It was also scary at the beginning. On a AAA team, you have technical artists and a dozen animators. I think the biggest challenge for us was trying to learn new skills and new parts of the game development process without ever doing it before.
Oh,
but
cat.
I wouldn't trade it away. I think it's
The best thing of
creativity
E3 so
and
far is
creative
seeing
freedom
all
is
the
totally
cats.
worth
And not the games.
Uh.
You see all those little
Grow your
furries.
town among the clouds.
What?
You're a flying. You build your flying ship and make it a town.
What you telling me? This is Bed Wars, but in the sky. You know what Bed Wars is? It's an old Minecraft mini game.
It's just any kind of civilization type of
Game.
Yeah. City
The
builder.
retro games. These were our
Pokemon.
favorites, and we tried to combine a lot of different elements from different games and give it a unique touch. A shout out to our community. They helped us translate the demo. They helped us get out the word.
Koromon.
The demo has been
We
played
published
over
press
a
releases
million
on this
times.
game.
It's just great to get a community like that. They helped us make Koromon what it is.
Yeah, no.
It's a Pokemon wannabe.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's horrible because I actually have a Pokemon style idea game. I think it would be better than Pokemon, but I just haven't had the money to make it.
What?
I think I wrote about one of the issues kind of from gaming. I was thinking about making like real animals, and you'd have to really catch them. So, like okay, and they would have different strengths and weaknesses. So, like say a dog that's bigger than a cat would be stronger than a cat.
Yeah.
A mouse would be very disadvantaged against a cat. Hey, David Howard. We're having a great day. How about you?
Yes, we are. Sure we are.
We have been reacting almost all day long.
Yesterday too.
But, yeah.
Yesterday.
The streams today are shorter because the presentations are shorter, which is fine. Just a little different. There's 7 today, but I think there's gonna be less time today than out of the hours we spent yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a good time. We were just talking about an idea I had for a Pokemon-like game. Kind of, speaking of Koromon, kind of reminded me of it. And so it'd be something like, okay, let's say you want to
I had lived in
catch a
Kyoto
mouse.
for a while. Where I'd gone to a cat
Use
cafe,
like some kind of like a
and it
trap
was
to
such a
catch a mouse.
surreal experience
Have
for
the
me at
mouse
the
fight for
time.
you.
So we sat down and we prototyped
And
a
then,
cat cafe
you
manager.
wouldn't want to,
When you're
let's say you're fighting
cats,
someone with a snake.
I don't know
You
what it
wouldn't
is,
give
like
them a mouse.
endorphins that are
You're
being
gonna take a
released,
mouse
like
against your
the
snake,
good
but
feeling that you
if
get
you go
from
take
that,
something
we
like an
kind of wanted
elephant
to
against
put in the
a
game.
snake,
We
you're
live
gonna
in a
crush
time
it.
that's
Wait,
pretty
they're in
stressful and out of
London.
control in a lot of ways.
London.
So for us, it's very important.
Love London.
That you sort of get a cozy
Until you get
feeling
lost.
So you see, I thought that would be kind of a cool
Yeah.
different idea.
Of
And like all the different ideas,
Cat
cat
cafe.
cafe manager. I was thinking about like
Own your own
I'd wanna
cat
have
cafe.
I want to have churches in each of the towns. You have pastors you go talk to. You know, if you wanted to, you don't have to, but you know,
Yeah.
that might be kind of cool. Because they always seem to the liberal gaming industry seems to always exclude Christians and Christianity. And I noticed that, and it's like if they put anything when they put religious stuff in there, it's always their Eastern religion stuff, and that's what they know and who they are. But I'm like, okay, what about those? 80% of Americans self-identify as Christian.
I'm from
so
a
what
really
about
rural
us?
town.
And they're always saying,
so is
oh, we
Tater,
want to
the
be
lead
diverse and we
developer
want
of
to be
the game. We've been
inclusive, but they
together
never
for
include us.
Spyro.
middle school, I
Yep,
guess.
you're right, Spyro.
Yeah. There's no
Dog.
companies, right? There's no video game companies in Little Rock or the state of Arkansas. And so we decided to just be the first.
Oh, you're the first.
To the rescue.
They're in
is
Arkansas.
where you play as somebody working in a dog shelter.
They're the
taking on all
first
the
one in
responsibilities
Arkansas to
that
have their own
entails.
company.
People love dogs
Sure
so
you
much.
are.
This is also
Sure
about
you
raising
are. I'm
awareness.
pretty sure.
Have you heard of
It's
Walmart?
There's diseases that can appear in the shelter. It's dirty.
Have you heard of
and
called the
doctors
place
only
of
want the cutest puppies.
eBay?
They don't want the old dogs.
I don't
Essentially,
think
I
eBay's
just
in
want
Arkansas,
people
but
to walk away
Walmart is.
with more
Walmart
knowledge
is
about the
based
things
out of
we're
Bentonville,
representing.
Arkansas. They came
We've
from
gotten
Arkansas.
a lot of
so.
people that work in real shelters that are like,
Anyone
"I'm
that
glad
lives
that
in
you're doing this
Arkansas
because
needs
a lot of
an
people don't
ant."
realize how hard the work is and how thankless it is. So 20% of every dollar that Little Rock Games makes from this game is going to be going to the Pet Finder
Oh,
Foundation.
that's nice.
The game is about being hopeful that you can improve your community in some small way.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, I can respect that. I can respect that.
I can actually respect playing.
Yep.
I mean, I have a tournament coming up tomorrow, but
Pet Shelter. I think it's coming on the Switch. We could ask him for a copy of the game.
This one looks pretty sick too.
I just can't promise streams when we got so many companies wanting to pay us to do sponsored streams, and there's so many games I want to play that it's like I can't promise that to any company. It's like, sorry. I tried it with
you
some
can play
others.
Tug with it.
Yep.
Comes out this year.
I first started getting into games probably about 7 or 8
Oh,
years
this one
old,
said warning.
tinkering around with game engines. I started putting games on the web, flash games and things like that. I always liked the idea of really silly deaths, characters getting blown to bits in like a cartoony way. It's
that's
usually an
like,
area of frustration,
Wipeout.
but when you can
Bubsy.
see your character's
Bubsy
head
the
just flying
Bobcat.
up and blood's going everywhere. It's like you just got nothing
Ow.
but to do with it.
It's got blood, kind of like
I come up
Happy
with the idea
Wheels.
of having
But,
like a
I
Ninja
mean-
Warrior / Total Wipeout death competition.
I mean, it looks interesting,
I was
but
actually working 2 jobs at the same time as developing the game. I'd have all these
what's
fantastic
your
ideas
job?
while I was there.
I mean, I can relate to it. I
Check
got 2
out,
jobs too,
just
so.
thinking about Slaughter League.
where's your
trying to get
job?
home, it's like,
Working at a cafe,
we ended
feeding
up deciding
customers?
that it'd be
Could
best
be.
if I work full time on the game. This game
vacuuming
it sounds
people's
corny, but it's
floors.
changed my life in that way.
Maybe.
Whereas no other game had before. It's just flipped. my
Maybe he
life
goes, would you
to
like
where I want it to be. So
Would you
to
like a
finally be able
pack
to
of
do this
toys?
as a job,
Give me 2
it's just
pack of rum.
insane.
Would you like that
I love
Coke? Would you like a Coke with that order of burger and fries?
Oh.
Dr. Lupo, Gold
Definitely like a good,
Don't-
just relax, chill.
Yay.
Buds, laugh, it's stupid
Lupo.
stuff kind of game.
Wow.
Looks interesting, but
I was pretty laid back in college. I did just fine, but I worked on Dark Deity. I didn't work on my own work. None of
RPG?
us have ever worked on games at all. So for the majority of development, we worked on it in the dorm, yeah. We would sort of just sit in the dorm room, just like typing, working away. I learned how to code for like a whole week. I just didn't leave my room, didn't eat, didn't do anything. Where we're at,
Sound really
we're all
back.
23.
Yeah.
2 of us haven't even graduated college.
It's not very
yet.
good not to eat for a whole
E3
week.
is pretty exciting.
It's like a SRPG.
Yep. What do you know? It's gonna warmer.
Yep.
It's an RPG.
54 playable classes.
Whenever you need me.
You know where to find me. I don't see blood.
Maybe I should raise
from
my
ARM
rates.
E10T.
I mean, it looks interesting.
Depends what other content's in there.
Yeah.
I've failed my people.
Oh, that's poison.
Weakness has consequences.
Have you ever heard of the meaning
This would make for a
earth,
fine tale.
air, fire?
Yeah, Avatar. Looks like he's trying to make a, what is it called? Fire Emblem kind of game. Hey, Adrian. Hope you have a good allergy shot, CT. So.
Allergy shot,
I've
okay.
always thought that I would be good at making video games. My mom just sent me a picture of a drawing I did when I was like 8, titled My Own Game. I was diagnosed with Asperger's autism as a child, and I basically kind of just told myself, there's no way I could be in management. But through therapy as a child and then continuing my own efforts, I overcame it. Now I'm doing my dream, doing something I thought I couldn't do. Through this process, I've really learned how valuable people are. There's 20 people on the team. I'm just one of them. And
that looks
I'm hoping to
interesting.
convey some of that through the game's
I could
narrative.
totally see
You
me
have to
playing
have
that,
growth,
totally.
and you have to have progress. So for us,
Fishing.
with One Lonely Outpost, loneliness helps highlight the value of connection.
Sick.
Okay. One Lonely Outpost.
I mean, it looks interesting. Oh, they're showing us some stuff about it. Sprinklers. Yeah, fishing. Making eggs. Or
Fried
not.
eggs.
Fried eggs.
Don't screw it up, kid. Huh. Interesting.
Does that say 2022?
Probably.
For a minute, I thought it said 2021.
A world buried beneath the sea of sand by a tormented false god.
Track down the Empire villain and destroy it.
Oh, this looks bloody.
Souls like actors, RPG combat.
Sands of Aura. And that's E10 with all that blood? What?
No way. Wait, what's this? Reminds me of that game I used to play on the computer, Herboy. Whatever that dragon game was.
Tower Rush.
Oh, next year.
I don't like that text sound. The text of the building. Right there.
Yeah. This actually looks sick, actually. I mean, I don't see any blood.
No, I mean, it's probably decent. Bell will rebuild civilization.
Battle monsters, solve puzzles. E10.
On a chard. Was it just Steam or this?
That took us a long time to get here. We put a lot of hard work into it.
Shipping games brings tough times, but we've also seen like success together.
Success for us is defined as being able to continue to do this because we really love it.
We want to be what we know and be the best at that.
Making something that people enjoy.
Well, I hope you get to enjoy it. Is that it?
Thank you, Freedom Games, for that showcase.
You don't know that's it?
That's it. They went back to that guy. He's now talking about them.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that was Freedom Games.
Let me tell you, that was something.
Something else. When's our next one? Let's see here.
The next one's at 4:30 and then 5.
All right. Yeah. So the next one we'll be back at at 4:30 with Capcom. So y'all can look for that. I need to pick a superstar of the stream. Are you listening this time? I hope you're listening. So I'm going to make Adrian, you, and Sluggy Man the superstars of the stream. I'd like to thank everyone for watching.
Hopefully you have one wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.
Don't forget to smash the like.
We'll be back at 4:30.
Bye.